Hello, welcome to this episode on simple introduction to jQuery. I'll show you how to write a hello world program in jQuery and also how to use autocomplete using the jQuery library. And it's really helpful if you know how to use jQuery since it is being adapted by big companies and also it seems to be having some momentum. So I will take a look at this and also, one of the reason I was interested in this thing is because when you do autocomplete, you can actually, in some cases, you don't have to go to the server to fetch the data and display it for autocompletion. Sometimes, if it's just a list of states, and if it's 50 states, it doesn't really matter if you've already loaded them on the client side. If you've already fetch the data when you're rendering the page, it's already available on the client side and you don't have to make a remote call. So in this example where I will be walking through the autocomplete, I don't make any server side call at all. It's just all client side and it's really much faster. So let's get started on this. The first example is a very simple HTML. There is no Java script as such tag, but it's only on click. I'm just doing alert from JavaScript. So what happens if I run this? I have it open here. There it is. It says hello from JavaScript. Now how can we do the same thing? If it is jQuery method, and you need to include the jQuery library first, like this. I have downloaded the jQuery 125 min.js and it's the current same folder as this file, and I also have a JavaScript that uses jQuery. It just does a alert hello from jQuery, and also you need the JavaScript end tag that matches this one here. So instead of doing it on click inline alert, I'll just do it from jQuery. So that's it. And this thing means a dollar is a function available from jQuery. I'm just saying any element with I want to execute this function. And let's save this. Hello from, I want to say hello from jQuery. And we'll drop that file jQuery.test.html on the browser. I'm just opening it up on the browser. Hello from jQuery. If I do view source, you can see it has this JavaScript that we actually added, and then it has this href. There it is, hello from jQuery, and then it gets routed to a Google link since we are having the Google link. Okay, let's see something useful. Now we have this hello world out of the way. Let's say I want to have an autocomplete. Here is the autocomplete demo. I have the jQuery, same library that I had included in the previous example. And I also have a CSS. This is used for the autocompletion drop-down box to make it look nice. I also have another JavaScript file which is called jQuery.autocomplete.js. I downloaded from the jQuery tutorial site. All it does is it has the empty form. It doesn't do submit or anything. And it has one element, a text input element, and the ID is city local, and the value is not given anything. And it's going to get auto-completed when you start typing. So at the end, there are some options that you pass, and delay is 2 seconds. You can give it anything you like before the drop-down options appear on the screen. Minimum characters is 1, so if I enter A, it's going to drop down all the options which begins with A. And then it has 2 more parameters, and you can look in the documentation if you need more clarifications on those things. Now I removed a lot of other things that I didn't need to get this example working. So this is just an array of all fields that needs to go in the drop-down box when auto population is happening. So we just have one. Don't worry about this function since we are not using it in this example. Only function you need to worry about this guy right here. So the dollar is a function given by the jQuery, and we are saying this city local is the one that I want to manipulate, and then here is the autocomplete array, and you specify the autocomplete array. This autocomplete array is in the jQuery autocomplete.js file. Okay, this one right here, jQuery.autocomplete. jQuery.autocomplete array internally uses the actual jQuery library, so you have to include the library in order to get this thing working. Autoquery complete, there it is. This function right here, jQuery function autocomplete array. That's what you are using here. So we got the function name, and we just pass in the array that we want to populate, and then we have some options, and that's it. Now let's see how it works in the browser. I'm just dragging and dropping this thing onto the browser. So I have this now, and if you look at this view source, you can see it has the jQuery library, the autocomplete JavaScript, and then the CSS that I also have copied to the local directory where this HTML file is. And I have the input text element, and it has an ID, and I use that ID in order to populate that value. And I have all this function, which is actually ignore this one, don't worry about this. I'm just using the dollar function, and then I'm grabbing hold of the city local, and then I call the autocomplete array, and then I specify these arrays and then the options that you saw. That's it. So now if you type A, you can see all these things that begins in A, and if you have something Z, and you can pick everything. And also there is the option where you can just specify I don't want more than certain number of elements to appear in the autocomplete if you want to restrict this. So that's it for this screencast, and this is useful, and if you can, there are some jQuery on Rails plugins available that integrates the jQuery library with the Rails app. I haven't gotten around getting this to work with Rails yet, and when I do, most likely I will make another screencast out of it, but for now this is just an introduction to jQuery. So See you next time. If you enjoyed it, please recommend me on working with Rails. Thank you.